What up, boys, and welcome back to yet another video. In today's video, we're looking at some huge news that was dropped last night, and that is the fact that Blizzard has gone in and they've changed specific items from a bunch of dungeons, but also a lot of crafted items, meaning that they've made them just way better. So we're going to take a look at that and what that means. Firstly, though, big thank you for all the support on the complete gold guide for Season of Discovery. The gold guide features all the best tactics and methods that I personally use in order to achieve thousands of gold in Season of Discovery. The best part about it is the fact that it gets updated for each phase completely for free. So if you don't have it already, you can find it with the link down below in the description. So this is, by the way, big spoiler. If you don't want to know, you don't want to know. Like, Wowhead is doing a good job at putting like a spoiler alert message on the articles. But it is what it says. Updates to old items in Phase 2 PTR data mining Season of Discovery. And then there's an example of the old version of an item and what the new version looks like. So for instance, this staff right here from SM just got the spirit on it removed and it was replaced with 12 spell damage and healing done. And there's changes done to Scarlet Monastery, Ultimate items, RFD, and also profession items, which I'm really excited about. So right here we have this list. I'm going to post this in the description, by the way. But you'll see the same thing. A lot of the time the plus spirit is replaced with spell damage. It's going to be so much easier to gear up like in now with the dungeons, because a lot of these items are extremely good. There was also a lot of people worried about having to go back to BFD even at level 40 just to get those upgrade items, but you definitely don't have to right now. Unless you want to get like specifics like the epic staff from BFD or something. But this cloth head as well, really good. Plus 11 int, plus 12 spirit, and also spell damage. You have from library, like these basic green items also give like spell damage and healing right now. We have weapons with horrible stats. Like, who would want to use a two-handed mace with stab and spirit? Now it has plus 17 strength and increased spell damage as well. So big weapon for red paladins. We have a necklace right here with plus 15 spell damage, extremely good. Cloth head with plus healing instead of any stab, makes sense. Really good change. Ultimate as well, like the Stoneweaver leggings with increased healing done. Some, like all of these items used to be green items with random enchantment, but now instead they actually have stats, like these shoulders with plus 12 agility, plus 11 stam. Really, really good. So you don't need to, like some of these were pre-raid bits, like these green ones, if they rolled correctly. So that's no longer the case. They come with really good stats in general, like these bracers as well, plus 9 agility, plus 8 int. Extremely good. Really good plate boots right here as well. Just all, I love these changes. This one doubled its int, removed the stam, but has spell damage as well from RFD. Cloak with spell damage, belt with spell damage. Then we have this offhand, has no stam, but it has spell damage instead. The same with this necklace. It has no int, but it has spell damage. Just really good changes. And then we get over to profession changes, because they actually changed profession crafts, which is really cool. And you have like the entire golden scale set, which wasn't the best set because it had strength and spirit, but now it's going to make sense to craft it because it has, like, all the items has plus strength and increased spell damage. So obviously, like, red paladins are going to be popping off using the golden scale set. So you can then go, like, from a gold making perspective, you can go at the different items and see what you need in order to craft it. So all the golden scale items needs gold bars and steel bars. So that's something worth looking into. But pretty much every golden scale item is changed. You have the Moonsteel Broadsword as well, which is a two-handed sword that had spirit. Now it has plus healing. Like the Greater Mystic Wand, like got plus 5 spell damage. Leatherworking got a lot of good items as well. Like all of the Guardian items had int plus spirit, which is fine enough. But now they have spirit, no int, but they do have increased damage and healing done on all of them. So Same thing for this one. If you look and see the mats required, you can see that it's pretty basic on the Guardian items. However, some of them actually requires, I'm not sure which one it was, but it was one of them requiring, there we go, with the cured heavy hide as well. And then you have the turtle scale set, which is a big plus for, let's say, elemental shamans. Maybe even if someone wants to go and try out a Shakaden, it has stam, it has int, and it has increased damage and healing done on every single, like these two, the chest and the gloves. Now these are interesting because in order to craft these, you need turtle scales, which you cannot get at the moment, so you cannot invest into these, but you can consider that to be a decent farm when phase 2 comes out. Then you have tailoring changes with the big voodoo mask and the robe, which now finally has spell damage on it. It needs mojo in order to craft it. They're really expensive on the auction house, and they won't be that expensive into phase 2, so I would not suggest investing into these. Every single like mage weave set also has spell damage now instead. Same goes for Crimson Silk, so the black mage weave has spirit and then spell damage and healing, while the Crimson set has int and spell damage, and like the chest has increased fire spell damage. But really cool changes, and here we go. These are the ones, like the Earthen set for specifically for healing some of the pieces. They need like elemental earth, and if you click on the material elemental earth and you see what it's used for, you'll notice that it's used for a lot of different items, including like Robe of Power, which we can craft next phase. Is also needed for greater nature protection pots that you'll need later on. So that could be a decent investment for the future. And that was pretty much it for the changes that's been data mined so far. And who knows how many more like things they will change in the future to try and balance it all out. So super excited about these changes. I think they are really good changes. I have nothing negative to say about these changes at all. There might be something that I'm missing, like, okay, student, they changed these items, but what about my class with the role that I play? There's no good changes for that role. I haven't looked at it from that perspective, but overall, I think it's actually great that Blizzard is going in and just picking out certain items that have like really bad stats that nobody would use and making them into actually wearable items. So with that being said, that was pretty much it for today's video. So thank you all so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel because I got so many phase 2 videos coming out. And once again, if you haven't already, make sure to click the link in the description or like in one of the corners right here and check out the complete gold guide for Season of Discovery. And with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all back in at tomorrow's video. But until then, bye bye.